welcome to Buffzone.com. My name is Kyle Ringo. I'm the CU beat writer for the Daily Camera newspaper. With me, as usual, is veteran Daily Camera sports columnist Neil Welk. Neil, the Buffs are 0-6. You've been predicting a bowl game all season. What's going to happen this week against Texas Tech?
This is the week they started. This is the week they start that roll. They've never lost to Texas Tech at home. They've won every game they played here. They're 3-0 against the Red Raiders at Folsom Field. Red Raiders are coming to town this weekend, prime for another loss. They lost last weekend to Missouri. They're starting to doubt themselves. Graham Harrell, the quarterback, has had some problems. Colorado wins this game. They start off on a nice little 6-0 roll. They finish the season 6-6, possibly get into that Big 12 championship game with that record. With a 6-2 record in the North, possibly gets them into the Big 12 championship game. They play Texas.
An eternal optimist, aren't you?
It's a realist, Kyle.
You're talking about an 0-6 team here, Neil. A team that has lost to Baylor, a team that's lost to Montana State, and you're telling me that these Buffs are going to beat Texas Tech this week.
And then beat Oklahoma.
They're going to go on the road and beat Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's ready.
They're going to go on the road at the end of the year and beat Nebraska.
Oh, that's it, yeah. Who's won the last 3 or 4 games in the Nebraska series? It's been the visiting team. It's been drug-free, Kyle. Drug-free. This is a Boulder drug-free prediction here. They're going to win these last 6. They're going to go on the road. They're going to do what they have to do. Like I said, they might even get into the Big 12 championship game with a little bit of help here, as long as somebody can knock off Missouri a couple times, somebody knocks off Nebraska one more time. They go to that Big 12 championship game, they upset Texas, and then you're going to have a 6-6 team in the BCS Bowl, and that will just throw the entire BCS into an incredible tizzy.
You know, Neil, I would love nothing more than for that to happen, just because I detest the whole BCS system. I wish there was a playoff system in Division I football. That, to me, is the only realistic, way of deciding a national championship, the only way where it's actually decided on the field. But the Buffs are not going to a bowl game this year. They're not going to be in the Big 12 championship game. They're not even going to come close to winning the North. I do think the Buffs have a chance. We'll probably break this losing streak at some point this season, but I'm not drinking the same Kool-Aid you are.
I'm 0-10. They've tied the record. I don't think they want to be at that part of history. Hawks going to get them fired up this weekend. They're going to beat Texas Tech. Texas Tech's going to come in here. They're going to have their defense ready for Texas Tech. Buffs are going to play well. Bernard Jackson got his bad game out of the way. He's going to turn around. Offense is going to roll this weekend. They're going to have that breakthrough game that Hawks been waiting for the last couple of weeks. It's going to happen this week, and then they're going to get on that roll. And Watch out for that Buffalo Stampede there, Ringo.
You don't think much of Texas Tech, do you?
No, I don't. I've never been a Texas Tech fan, in all honesty. I think it's a fraud offense. I think that offense loves to put up 600 and 700 yards and 70 points on really bad teams. When they play good teams, they don't play well. All you have to do is look at TCU. They lost 12-3 to TCU, and TCU is not a good team. TCU has lost back-to-back games to teams from Utah, right? I don't think Texas Tech, when they play good defenses, when they play good teams, I don't think they're anything special. I think that offense is a gimmick. I don't think gimmicks work when you're playing against in a big-time conference, and that's what Texas Tech happens. Look and see what their record is for the last few years.
Yeah, but their record for the last few years, they've gone to a bowl game 6 years in a row.
They've gone to a bowl game because they've beaten the Sam Houston States of the world. They haven't gone to a bowl game because they can't beat Oklahoma. They can't beat Texas. They finally beat Texas A&M this year. They haven't beaten Colorado and Boulder. They don't win the big games that they need to win to make them anything other than an also-ran in the Big 12 South. And that's what they're going to be this year, is an also-ran in the Big 12 South. When they lose to Colorado this weekend, Mike Leach is going to have another excuse for why they didn't play well in Boulder. And that's all you have to do. Check back next week. You'll see that the Buffaloes will win against Texas Tech, and then Kyle can sit here and wonder why he was wrong again.